CAPITAL and CAPITOL are separated by a single letter and have a common origin, caput, which means head. So let's look at each of these individually. In our videos, we not only give you the differences in the meaning of the confusing words, but also the grammar and detailed use of the words with plenty of examples. So, watch this video till the end and know spelling, meaning, grammar and uses. Hello everyone. I am Archana Kayale, your English language, IELTS, PT and TOEFL trainer from Good to Excellence. I hope you are prepared to meet a new challenge. Today, we are going to talk about the differences between capital, that is CAPITAL, and CAPITOL. Let's check the word capital first, that is CAPITAL. Capital means head, chief, or primary and has several meanings. First one is capital letters. It is also called as uppercase letters. That is uppercase letters on a typewriter or keyboard. And indeed, in the first thing we learn when we start writing. Note, A to Z is the English alphabet. The alphabet has 26 letters. So when we say A, B, C or D, they are not alphabets. They are letters. So capital letters are used to start a sentence, proper nouns, God and holy books. Titles before names like Mr., Mrs., etc. They are used to highlight a word or when we need to emphasize something in our writing. They are also used in acronyms like ASAP, as we know, as soon as possible, BTW, we know, by the way. Okay, now let's check the examples. The cat chased the rat. In this, T is capital because it is the first letter of the sentence. Mr. Brown is John's father. Here, M is capital, B is capital for Brown because it's a proper noun, and J is capital because John is a proper noun. The Gita teaches us some wonderful lessons. Here, in the word Gita, G is capital because it is the name of holy book. We are going to New York this summer, so N is capital and Y is capital because it's the name of a city. Calcutta is located on the banks of the Hooghly. So in Calcutta, of course, C is capital, it's a proper noun, and the Hooghly, H is capital because it's the name of a river and it's a proper noun. Now, by the way, I met your brother yesterday. So BTW, that is capital because it's an acronym. Now, let's see the another use of capital. That is a chief city, that is the seat of government of a country. We will check it in examples. New Delhi is the capital of India. London is the capital of the United Kingdom. One more meaning of capital is a sum of money like a saving, inheritance or investment. You cannot touch the capital till you are 21. Harry invested 10 lakhs as capital to start his business. Once you have substantial capital, you will earn good interest. So these were examples of capital as a noun. Do you know that capital can be an adjective also? Let's check it. First example, capital punishment. This means punishment by death. We will check it in examples. Many countries are debating abolishing capital punishment. Capital punishment is another term for the death penalty. The defendant was found guilty and was given capital punishment. Related to this is capital offense which can get the death penalty. For example, murder is a capital offense. Now, capital gains, that means profit. In the example, we can see it. The first half of the year showed considerable capital gains. Capital importance, that means chief, main, or necessary. We will check it in example. Good communication skills are of capital importance for this job. Note: capital generally means chief or main. Till now, we saw what is the meaning of capital and how to use it. Now we will see CAPITOL. Different from capital by an O. It can be confused with capital. The pronunciation of both the words is also the same. That's the reason they are homophones. Capital is a building or a group of buildings which is the seat of legislature of a country or state where laws are passed. The one we are most familiar is the US Capitol in Washington DC, and the surrounding area is called Capitol Hill. When we refer to this capital, we use a capital letter as the name itself is capital. This word is derived from the ancient temple of Jupiter on the smallest hill of Rome, Capitoline. Other countries which have capitals are Cuba and Venezuela. Example sentences with capital. Every state in the United States has a capital. The capital in Washington DC is a famous landmark. They opened a restaurant with a dome on the top and named it the Capitol. They are renovating the top floor of the Capitol. So this was capital, and we have seen how it is different from CAPITAL. To sum up, capital means head, chief, or main. It is a noun or an adjective depending on how we use it. We may have capital cities, capital letters, capital punishments, capital importance, capital gains, or just capital, which means a large sum of money. We use capital letters in names and all proper nouns and when we need to highlight something in our writing. Now, CAPITOL capital is a building or buildings where state legislatures are seated and laws are passed. The most well-known one is the Capitol in the United States of America, located in Washington DC. It has a dome on top, and this can help us remember which is which. Capitol, CAPITOL equals to dome, DOME. So this is the way you can remember it. The other one is of course CAPITL. Now it's the quiz time. So I will ask you to pause the video and take the quiz. Here are sentences with the capitals removed. Put capital letters where needed. Now check your answers. Was that fun? I am giving you one more quiz today. So again pause your video and take the quiz. It's your time to check your answers. How was it? Okay, that is all for today with capital CAPITL and CAPITOL. Hope this will help you and do give us your feedback. You may create your own sentences and put in the comments. Of course, before leaving, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon to get notified. I will see you in the next video with much more information. Till then, bye.